Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you about some uses for tape that you probably did not know about. That's right, these are some uses for tape just like this and even other kinds of tape, and you probably did not know about these uses. There are 5 specific ones that I'm going to be going over, so pay attention, take notes, and try them out if you feel comfortable doing so, because I'm going to try and keep this video short, sweet, and straight to the point. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to get right into it. Starting off with number one. Number one is removing lint from clothing. So you can actually use tape to remove lint from clothing. It's really, really easy to do. You can use, I would think, basically any kind of tape for the most part, but something like this would work really well. And essentially just going to get a piece of tape just like this, and you're just going to go ahead and you're going to remove the lint from your clothing just like that. Really, really easy to do. Very simple, okay? So that's the first one. Removing lint from clothing, really, really easy to do. I'm gonna place it down over here, just down on the floor of my vehicle, and I'll clean it up later when I get home. Hopefully, if I remember. If not, I'll do it another day. Not a big deal. Moving on to the next use, which is number two. Number two is roughly covering a hole in the wall. Now, I say roughly covering a hole in the wall because, this is not a great fix. It is just something that you can do temporarily. Let's say you have a hole in your wall, and you're gonna patch it up, but right now, you're not going to patch it up today or tomorrow. It might be a week before you patch it up, but you don't want that hole to be open. Well, what you can do is you can take some tape and you could just cover the hole in the wall. So let's say the hole is this big. You take the tape, and you put it over the hole, and you can use as many strips of tape as you want connected together, okay, overlapping just a little bit. Okay, that was not good, to be honest with you. We're going to try that a little bit better. There we go. Overlapping them just a little bit to cover that hole in the wall. And eventually, depending on the size of the hole, you're going to need a certain number of strips of tape. But when you get all the tape together, you're going to be able to cover the hole in the wall. Very simple. Just overlap them like that. Okay? And it's a rough job, but at least the hole will be covered temporarily. Then whenever you patch it officially, you can patch it officially. So that's the second one. Moving on to the next one, which is number 3. Number 3 is writing out letters. So you can actually use tape to spell things out in a very cool way. So let's say I wanted to do the letter A, right? I could, get the tape, I could put it on like this. Very simple, okay? And then I could get another piece of tape and I could put it on the other angle, and obviously I would be taping it down, right? And then I can get a third piece of tape and just use it to create that little, that little line in the middle of the A, just like that. And if I taped this down to something, give me a moment here. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's a very, very rough shape. If obviously I would do a better job if I was doing it, in real life, but you could tape a letter like an A, and basically any letter can be done with the right, you just got to get the angles correct. Okay. But you can write things out. You can write out letters. Very, very simple. Okay. So that was number 3, writing out letters. Okay. Next up is number 4. Number 4 is measuring things. So you can use the tape to measure things out. Okay, how would you do that? Well, basically you would allow yourself to get a piece of tape, and you would get that piece of tape to be a certain length. So let's say I wanted this piece of tape to be 1 foot long. It's not going to be 1 foot long, but let's just say, give me a moment here. Okay, I'm gonna fold it up. So I'm going to fold it up so that it's not sticky anymore. I'm making it touch, the sticky parts touch each other as well as I can. Okay, and just give me a moment here. Okay, we're gonna go like this. All right. So you're gonna do it properly, make sure none of the sticky parts are exposed. But let's just say this was 12 inches. I don't think it is, but let's just say it was 12 inches. I could take this and I could use it to measure things, right? And it would be a rough measurement. So like I could take in half of it would be 6 inches. A third would be 4 inches, right? 2/3 would be 8 inches. If it's just a little bit over 2/3, then it's a little bit over 8 inches. It might be 9 inches or 9.5 inches. It could be a rough measurement, but you could create a piece of tape that is a certain length, that you know what the length is, and allow yourself to measure things. Now, you don't even have to put all the specific markings on it, right? You could just literally just make it that one length and use that as a guideline, right? But you have to use your judgment, but you can definitely use tape to measure things. So that was number 4, measuring things, okay? Once again, last time I promised, that was number 4, measuring things. Now we're done with that, so we're gonna move on to the last one for this video. After 4 is number 5. So the last one is number 5. And number 5 is holding non-paper or cardboard things together. And that's it. That's the last thing for this video. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when we think about tape, we think about holding cardboard things and paper things together. Maybe holding boxes closed. Maybe a sheet of paper is a little bit ripped. You use the tape to hold it together, to keep it together. But you can actually use tape to hold things that are not cardboard or paper together. I'll give you an example. My old glasses, the arm of the glasses broke. And I used electrical tape that was, the glasses were also black, like these ones, similar to these ones. So I used black electrical tape so it would blend in, and I taped the glasses together, and that I wore those glasses for a long time. That fix lasted me a long time. It was not a great fix by any means. I should have just got new glasses very shortly after, but I milked it and I made it last a long time. So you can use tape, depending on what kind of tape, to hold non-cardboard and paper things together. You know, non-cardboard or non-paper things together. My glasses were, I think, like a type of plastic, if I remember correctly. So I used electrical tape. You can use duct tape to hold things together. You can use electrical tape to hold things together. You can use double-sided sticky tape to hold things together. You know, tape that is sticky on both sides. There are so many different ways to use tape to hold non-cardboard and non-paper things together. You just have to be creative about it. But that's it. You know, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I've got nothing else other than me hoping that you've enjoyed the video. I've got nothing else. So with nothing else, we are going to roll the outro. So without further ado, here's the outro for this specific video. And I feel like I'm blabbing on. So for real, I promise I'm done talking. I'm done blabbing on. We are going to end the video, I promise. Without further ado, not going to blab on, I promise. We are done with the video. Without further ado, here is the outro. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.